Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ghost Shelf. Today we're going to be looking at a Marvel Legends action figure, and this will be Maggott out of the X-Men. What's this guy's name? Bonebreaker Build-A-Figure wave. I didn't pick up the whole wave, but I was definitely captivated by this guy. He caught my attention. I knew I had to get him, man. He looked different, something new. I don't know much about this guy, and usually about those characters, man. Like I'm more. I look forward to, learning about new characters or other, characters that are not well known. You know what I mean? That's always a good thing. Here in the back, we got some bio. You can pause it if you want to read it. It's pretty cool. I like this artwork here. Don't mind the box. Right here, you got some artwork of the figure. That's really nice. Looks like he's in space or something. Oh no, it looks like he's like. Oh, you can tell right here some trees and stuff, I guess. And apparently he's like he's able to communicate with these worms, these maggots. So that's pretty interesting. I never heard of that one. You got your X-Men logo here, X-Men emblem there, and then you got your warnings. You got his name there, and all that. And you can see the rest of the wave here. You got Sabretooth, you got Darwin, you got Maggott, Vulcan, Havoc. That one's really nice. I want to get him, but I don't know. They might release another version of him. They got Marvel's what's her name? Siren and Wolverine. I did not get this Wolverine because I already got the Mesco one, and I'm pretty sure I got a Mafex one here somewhere too. And then yeah, so this guy comes with number 4. He's number 4. So he does come with the head sculpt and the rifle. Not sure if it's a machine gun or a pulse cannon. I'm not really sure. But yeah, but that's it of the box. Let's take a quick break. Alright, here we got him out of the packaging. I must say this figure is it's very unique. I don't know much about this character other than that he was basically saved by Magneto. We got a little pointer here. He was basically saved by Magneto, and I guess he's from his place of origin, like where he comes from. He's from Africa, and I guess Magneto like destroys some rebel force that basically just wipes out his village and his family, I believe. And basically Magneto, comes in and picks him up and I guess aids him and then helps him out with revenge. And you already know how Magneto gets down. And so yeah, so that's a cool little bio. I mean, if you guys want to look into his bio, I definitely suggest you do, man, because this is a very cool character. I didn't know he even existed, to tell you the truth, but I saw the figure in store, so I had to get him, like I said previously, and he's definitely cool, man. So before we jump into anything, all the good stuff, I do want to show you guys the accessories he comes with. If I can get him to stand up, because he's not being cooperative, and he does come with a cool amount of accessories. So first things first, he does come with the BAF piece, which is Bonebreaker's head, and his glasses swivel there, so that's really nice. So he's got this wild look in his face, like whoa, you know what I mean? So he's all crazy. And then included to complete the BAF, also he comes with his rifle or machine gun, assault weapon. I'm not sure, assault rifle. I'm not sure exactly what this weapon does, but it looks really cool. I like the sculpting. I really like that gunmetal effect, right? Weathering on the barrel. But the rest of the gun is really cool. Really wish that this was just extended out just a little bit more, but that's okay. The stock. And then the ammo magazine sticking out. Got some cool sculpting on there too. That's really cool. It's a cool design. And it's not super thin and flimsy, so that's really nice. This could definitely have some purposes for this. And then for the figure itself, we do get the maggots that come out of his body. They're like metal or something, right? But they're basically his digestive system, so that's very interesting. I've never heard of something like that. It's pretty crazy, but they're really cool, man. This basically just attaches on one of his hands, either or whichever arm you want it to attach to, and then this one I guess could just sit on his shoulder, and then this one can go wherever you want it to go. So that's really nice. I'm digging that. So that's it for the accessories. Let's set these things apart to the side. And then let's jump into the to like the paint apps and stuff, man. The paint apps is really cool. I mean, there's not much weathering going on, panel lining, or none of that, like that cell shading you get with the new figures, with the animated series, X-Men animated series figures. But you do get some, like, you got some yellow here, some yellow on the band right here on these. I don't know what to call these, but they're basically like furring out from his shoulder pads on the back side as well. They're all yellow, and then the head is very nicely sculpted. And the eyes, man, the eyes are the selling point for the figure, man. That's what caught my attention. I was like, whoa, why is his eyes like that, you know? I wanted to know about him. And then you got some hair right here. I believe he does have like a frohawk, but right here they just gave him that, like, I don't know what kind of Johnny Tapia hairstyle right there. I'm not sure well, why they did that and not give you the frohawk. Maybe because Bonebreaker has one. I don't know. And then yes, he got that blue all over his skin. And then on his shirt, you got some painted. His tank top is painted as well, and he's got sleeves. I guess this is a different sculpt. This is a different texture from the arms, and this band's basically separating where the clothing would be. And then the arm, you got some blue all over the arm, and then over here at the gloves, you got this. I don't even know what color that is. Magenta, like some kind of red, purple. I don't know what to call that. And on his belt here, you got some blue with some yellow. The buckle is yellow. And on the back side, there's not much going on. Just the blue on the belt, and then the white from the slingshot, from his his tank top. And then you got that same magenta red. I'm not sure what you want to call it. We're just gonna call it magenta. And then you got the rest of that on the pants, on the knees. You got this. I think these legs are from Hercules, I believe, but I can't remember. I don't even own the figure, but I just can recognize it. It looks familiar. You got some gray here. It's just plain gray. I don't even think it's painted. It might just be casted, but it might be painted. It's like a smoky gray. That's really cool. I mean, you just add some weathering to that. And then on the boots, you got some blue over here. Nothing painted, nothing in particular. It's, it's just all blue. And that's really cool, man. And then the jacket itself, it's got a different texture from the rest of the figure, so that's really cool. I mean, at least it doesn't look super plain. All you really need is to apply some paint, and it'll look great. But I'm really digging that, man. That's really, really nice. And you got some like sculpting on the jacket too, so that's really cool. So you can definitely get them, get them in some cool poses. Now, as for the articulation, let's jump onto the head. He does spin 360. Ball joint. He can look down. He can lean, like, kind of. That's really cool. He can lean. He can look up. And then arms are on a ball joint, but the shoulder pads are kind of like hindering you from doing that. So I'm gonna attempt to spin this 360 without ripping that armor piece, shoulder pad. I don't think it's armor. I think it's just. It might be armor, but who knows. And then you do get double joint pinless double joint on the arm, on the elbow. So that's really nice. That's always really cool, man. That definitely, that's a better look, better aesthetic. You can't see the joints, and it looks more, blends in well. You got the ball hinge joint at the wrist. You can spin 360. He's got the low joint. You can rock it. That's really nice. Ab crunch. You got an ab crunch right here on the abdomen. You can lean it forward. You can lean back as well, but since the jacket's hindering it, you can't get much going on. And then you get a swivel at the waist. Legs are ball joints as well. You can kick pretty high. You can kick backwards as well. So it's really nice. And you get a thigh cut. So that's really nice. You got a little swivel going on there. That's really cool. Double jointed knee. So that's really nice. I'm digging that, man. That's always a good thing. I'll be sad if they ever get rid of the double joints. And then you got a swivel cut right there at the shin, the boot cut, whatever you want to call it. And then you do get a swivel ankle rocker right there, joint at the ankle. So mine are very. Oh, this one's a little bit more snug. This one's pretty nicely. It just glides without no effort. Now let's point out some of the sculpting going on. The head is nicely sculpted, man. That's basically one of my favorite things of this figure. The head looks really clean, looks really nice. They did a good job on it. This jacket is cool. It just hinders you a little bit, but other than that, it's nothing crazy. You can still like manipulate it, maybe cut it on the backside a little bit more so you can, you know, get some more leg movement going on. And the sculpting on these pads, the shoulder pads, they're really cool too, man. It's definitely unique, something different. You know, like a lot of characters just look the same, reuse of a bunch of body parts, but this might be reused. I don't know. The legs definitely are reused. They're definitely from another figure. And then you got the sleeves rolled up right here, and then the texture. So that's nicely sculpted as well. It's really cool. Nothing in the inside of the pad. So there's nothing there. The sculpting on the belt is pretty good. You know, I'm pretty sure we've seen that before. The hands are nicely sculpted. And it looks like it's not just painted on. The glove is actually sculpted. You can see the lines on his fists, on his knuckles. The knee pads are nicely sculpted as well. It's a good sculpt, you know what I mean? I know it's been reused, but it's still a good sculpt. It's a good, you know, feature, good add-on. You got some sculpting down here on the boots, the straps, buckles, and all that. And then for some reason you got like the ball right here on the side of the boot. Don't know what that's for. Might just be protecting the little bone. You got some sculpting right here at the top of the foot of the boot, and then he got some looks like he has steel toes. That's what it looks like to me. And before we get into the size comparisons, I do want to basically set his maggots on him, see how he looks, because that's gonna be how I display him. So let's get these bad boys on here. You can configure them however you want, but I'm just trying to set mine up just to show you guys what you're working with, what you'll be dealing with. So definitely like that. That's very cool. Can't wait to put this guy with my X-Men display. And now I've got some figures here on the side to compare him with. So we're gonna do 3 different lines. We're gonna do McFarlane, Black Series, and Classified Series. Just because they're generally like very popular figures. I'm gonna compare them with the Black Series Deluxe Boba Fett. Here I got him with a Cobra Commander. So I set that guy on the side so you guys. So it's just that he stands just a little bit over Cobra Commander. I want to say like an inch, about an inch taller than Cobra Commander. Here I got him with the Amazovirus suit Batman, or Hazmat Batman by DC McFarlane Multiverse. So this is the gold label version. I think it's got a good size to it, man. He's got a good height. That's it for the video. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to like or subscribe. Catch me in the next one. Peace.